put the Molten Giant and put him to 11. Basically ensuring the game here. Fireball into ping does clear the board, but here comes the annoying Jaraxxus spam of 6/6 minions on board. And that is basically game, unless Shadrill does manage to top deck. Nope, that's over. What Shadrill would have needed there would have been an Oiotron, using an Oiotron Mimiron's head, and then actually getting the Voltron and one-shotting Vylendis the next turn. That is the only way out. Oh, no, that is not happening. So Sludge Belcher does prevent damage for one turn. No, it does prevent damage a bit. No, but she's dead due to Power Overwhelming. That is true. It does not matter what... the reversing switch is a nice idea, but does not help in this case. And that's going to be game for Vylendis. Oh, even a faceless manipulator here. Does decide to BM on the Sludge Belcher. I do hope Vylendis does pot lethal here. All she needs to do is to run the Dread Infernal into the Sludge Belcher, use Weapon to kill off the 1/2 Slime, and 4/7 plus Power Overwhelming for 8 damage. So we're seeing a Shadow Flame here. I'm not sure what Vylendis is doing here, but I don't think only a top deck Fireball. No, that's not enough. That is not enough. Only a top deck Fireball here would have been game. Mimiron's head does do nothing. Blast Mage can not kill Vylendis here, and that is game. And we are taking a quick 2-minute break to prepare for our contestants. So we're going to hold up for that moment. So I will also...
Hello, folks. That was a very interesting game.
Yes.
It looks like Handlock wins, so I'll be calling that one next. Lax is just going to take a quick break.
I'll be back in the jiffy.
If you like the Hearthstone stream, if you leave us a comment in the chat, and if you want to see this again, then feel free to let us know. We're really very interested in doing this again. Yeah, so stay tuned as well. We've got lots more matches to come up. Just so you know, we have the next match between me and Cutie. And then we also have Smeg and Maligno. And then we'll see who goes through to the semi-finals. That'll be a very interesting match indeed. Currently going through, already through to the semi-finals is Cremata and Sildra. So they'll be battling it out after the game with Smeg and Mel. And we'll see who wins from this match between me and Cutie to go into the semi-finals. It's going to be a very, very interesting match. So do stay tuned. We'll be right back in a mo.
Okay, I am back. And I need to let Vylendis know that we are ready to go.
Okay, so let's Jonah's back. Welcome back, Jonah. Sorry,
Thank you.
lads. We're gonna go. I shall see you in a mo.
Indeed we shall. And my Francis is bugged once again. Nope. Oh, this is horrible. I don't want to relog, but I'll see if I can manage to bug through this. Can I? Can I bug through here? Let's see if I can get this Francis fixed. Does not look promising. I'm gonna have to relog. Okay. Hopping back onto Hearthstone. Let's hope for a better friends list this time. It does look we missed the mulligan phase, but that does not bother me all too much. Anyway, going into spectator mode right now. And we have Paladin versus Handlock. This is interesting. So we're probably just going to see Vylendis tapping here until she can play Mountain Giant. And hero power from Shadriel is expected. However, Shadriel does have answers for the Giant. She's sitting on a Aldor Peacekeeper, which is great, making the Mountain Giant a 1/8. So Vylendis has two options here. She can tap and play something, or coin Twilight Drake, which is probably the better play, trying to bait out the Aldor, or even a possible silence, but Shadriel does not currently have a silence either. And there's a True Silver, and I expect a True Silver to go face here. There is no oh, so he's going to trade the Twilight Drake next turn with that. That does work. And the Mortal Coil is going to go down, draws another Mortal Coil, clears the board, and will tap, making the Mountain Giant a tap. Decides not to tap. Okay. The better play would have been to tap there and get the Mountain Giant for 3 mana next turn, and then you can tap again. Wait, is this bugged, or why does Power Overwhelming cost 0 mana? I think it's just a bug on my part. But the Sylvanas does come out here for Shadriel. That basically prevents, unless trading away the Loatheb. But here the Molten Giant should come out. The Mountain Giant should come out. There's no reason not to play it. Taunt it up, which will put it vulnerable to Black Knight if Shadriel has a Black Knight in the deck. That is a Ragnar's draw, and I'm expecting the Aldor Peacekeeper to come out, no question, and it does. And we might... No, we won't. There is no other, but there's no better play at the moment in the hand of Shadriel. I do believe Fugan tap is probably the play here, or tap Fugan. Hellfire is good for another turn. The Hellfire is not ideal there. The board was not threatening, threatening enough, actually, even. It would have been better to play after a Muster for Battle into Quartermaster combo, because that is horrible to deal with. And it does hit the Mountain Giant, which was absolutely dreadful. And a top deck beat game Hunter will clear Ragnaros with ease and still has enough mana to play Fugan. This is horrible for Shadriel right now. However, Shadriel is sitting on a Tyrion, but as we can see, the Black Knight is also in the hand of Vylendis. Oh, Consecration Spellbreaker. We will see no shenanigans here with the Thaddeus, I think. Oh, a Shadow Flame is actually a great card to draw here in preparation for a threatening board from Shadrill. The Shadow Bolt is a good play here. And we're probably going to see 4 more face damage, and now Shadrill is in trouble. Ooh, Humility Kodo is actually a very good play, but I think Aldor Kodo might be a better idea. Because you kind of want to sit. The Tyrion comes out. That is actually quite interesting. Ooh. Vylendis could play double giants here, but does decide to go for the Black Knight play as well, which is also absolutely fine. Putting Shadrill down to 9 health, and Shadrill is in very much trouble. However, still sitting on the Eldar Peacekeeper and Kodo to clear off. Oh, that was a misplay. That was a misplay. It would have been better to clear off the 1/5 Fugan, and then kill off the Mountain Giant with the Kodo. The Stalag here. So she plays the Stalag, and is she going to Shadow Flame that? It seems like my spectator mode is slightly buggy, but I do think the Shadow Flame did come out. My Hearthstone client just bugged out. I think I might have to re-enter spectate here quickly. Yes, I'm going to refresh this quickly. So what we saw last was I think it was a Stalag Shadow Flame making a Thaddeus on board. I think. Okay, so Vylendis can here play Molten Giant into Faceless Manipulator if she so chooses, which seems to be what she wants to do. Vylendis also does have a Twisting Nether for whatever, an Alexstrasza to save or prepare to kill her opponent. Double Molten is a huge threat here. Ooh, the Equality Consecrate will punish Vylendis for that. That is not something you want to see as handlock. And even a Toss Dingo's Engine Shieldmaster comes down. Has Vylendis down to 11 health and threatening lethal. 5 damage from Ashbringer, 3 from Senjin, and 3 from hand. That is 11 damage in total, but we do see that the antique healbot was just top decked, and Vylendis also sat on double Siphon Souls. Decides to use 1 Siphon Soul as well. Taps for a Defender of Argus. The Ysera is a completely fine play here. However, we do see the second Siphon Soul is probably going to come out here. The Ysera is something you do not want to have out for long. The Ysera can be very game-changing. Are we going to see a Flame Imp Alexstrasza here? That would... Huh. That is intriguing. Just place the Flame Imp. Wow. That is 6 damage. Oh, that was 1 damage off of lethal. But the Cairn Bloodhoof does come out here, putting a very big creature on board, because it does summon a 4/5 Bane Bloodhoof when it dies. Basically ensuring a 4/5 on board, giving Shadrill another threat of lethal here. Oh, she taps into the second Molten Giant, decides to play it, and I think we'll see the Defender of Argus coming, or just the Antique Healbot. Which we do. And the Corruption onto Cairn In which case, I think